Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Schneider. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Bruno Fernandes! Valverde with the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Good ball. Tries a shot! Mbappe, and he's found a way past. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Timber. Mbappe, over to the left. That's a lovely pass. Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now, this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great defending, strong and determined. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe is onto this. He is just caressing the ball. And that has been knocked clear. Ruben Diaz.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Schneider, and that could set him on his way. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's had a shot! There it is! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Iniesta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe. And it's Mendes. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Out to the right. It's made its way to him. Iniesta. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rudiger. Stones. Ruben Dias. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Costa Curta goes on a charge down the left. And this is Silva. Chance for a shot! Vietnam with the corner, there first. And this is Iniesta. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught. And one more try! It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Rice tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found the way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He has found the way through. Valverde. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Vietnam have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Vietnam carrying a one-goal lead. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Iniesta. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. And he's surging through. Neymar had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe! Just off target. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Schneider, who's set up one goal so far. The ball looks a good one. Oh, shooting chance!
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Rice. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Isak. And here's Valverde. Timber. Skims one in. Bruno Fernandes. He's going for goal. And again the keeper stands strong.
Rice really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Beckenbauer attempts a clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe! And the assistant referee rightly gives him They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options.
Messi is on a decent chance! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And this is Snyder.
He's ended up in no man's land.
And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Vietnam are coasting towards victory.
Mbappe.
Played out to the left flank. Mendes receives it in a good position here. Cannavaro trying to keep this in. Rafa Silva. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Great vision. Might be danger here. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, good ball. And here's Isak. He's in a great position here.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Stones gets over and intercepts. And the ball's gone astray. And it's Valverde. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Just a quick
Messi
request
picking
today.
up So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Now it's Messi. Schneider.
Now that looks a decent ball. Nuno Mendes for Rice.
Out to the left it goes.
Mendes
Looking to run onto it.
and the finish!
Rafa Silva.
Vietnam are looking to break at pace, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Iniesta. Well, that pass isn't the best. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Out of play for a throw.
Bruno Fernandes. Cannavaro simply refused to be outdone there. Schneider carries the ball down the right. Looking for the run.
Well, played right into his path.
Goes for a shot!
No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And a chance!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Iniesta.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's nice.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, delightful ball.
He's free, he has got space.
Rafa Silva.
Iniesta. Now it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Chance! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And now he has two.
Mbappe!
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Neymar. Nuno Mendes. Threads one in. Pass is just off target. Iniesta. Neymar. That's been slipped through. And it's Cannavaro. And it's Iniesta.
Good read, needed to be. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Good ball, good take. Rafa Silva. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to pass it. Can he finish?
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vietnam with the corner. They're first.
And that has sent him sprawling.
Rice. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Mbappe. Mendes picks it up now. Defending of the desperate variety.
Has been indicated.
Iniesta. No, that's been intercepted. Isak receives it in a good position here. Schneider, nice interception. His positioning was spot on. There's the whistle for half-time. Vietnam come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Vietnam are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Here we go again then. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi, he is through here. Well, that is good. Super running shot. Shoots! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
That looks a cracking ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Vietnam are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging there.
And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Knocks it into space, and he's certainly onside here. Timber picks it up out wide, and he's there to clear it. And it's Valverde. Rice knocks it back. Valverde. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Real chance!
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Stood up well to him there. Neymar is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7,
Messi.
Dthinh. Number 18,
Vietnam
Mbappe.
still have the cards to
Number
affect
8,
this game.
Bruno Fernandes.
Pedri.
Number 19,
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Federico Valverde. Number
Rice.
2, Tanver. Coming on the field.
And it's Neymar.
45, Osimhen. Number 20, Lautaro Martinez.
Now James.
Number 9, Younes.
Rice.
Number 22,
Oh, it's a
Gundogan.
promising build-up this.
Number
Plenty of
3,
really nice passing.
Substitution.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's in a great position here. Half an hour gone in the second half. A probing pass. Alisson claims it, and the danger passes. James. Rudiger. Nuno Mendes. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Rice. And it's Rice. Gundogan. Now it's Osimhen. And the through ball. Oh, important interception. Pedri. De Jong. Vietnam finding their passes. And this is Raul. And he shoots! Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Gundogan defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rice. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Foot
There
in.
will be 1 minute added time.
Stones. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Gundogan. Cleared away. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory
And
from the
now
jaws
I'd just
of
like to
defeat.
read
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Things have got... And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Valverde. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mendes is firing after that one. And the through ball.
He's in space and looking for options. Deep cross.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and the commander of...
There's a quick free kick. Shot could be on.
And a chance! He's scored!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Timber made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on.
Oh, played right into his... Could be danger here! Oh, that's fabulous. Takes aim and crosses. And he's there to clear it. Valverde. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Has a look and place it forward. And that is a little undercooked. Aimed beyond the defence.
He's got away. Can he finish? They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was a given. It always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's made its way to him.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Can he get it through? It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Rice. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Schneider. Oh, it's a great...
It's Iniesta!
Now, who's going to be first to this? Valverde deals with that comfortably. Rice, dink through. Now it's Isak. Lovely pass.
He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Lovely feet.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Fernandes. This looks promising. And it's Valverde. Neymar. And now the breakaway.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick reminder today.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Vietnam head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's found a way past. Oh, that's neat. Van der Ven clears it away. That's an imaginative pass. Isaac is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Messi. Neymar. Oh, good take in a good area. It's a pretty loose pass.
Iniesta!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Now that's well seen too. And it's Sneijder. Now, can they get him away? And the flag has stayed down. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Van der Ven. Over to the other side. Nuno Mendes. For Rice. Valverde. Knocks it into space. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Neymar. And this is Sneijder. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there. Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Rafa Silva with the short one. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. And this is Sneijder. And that has been cleared. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Mbappe! He might be in here, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have
Number
got changes
7.
here, from both sides in fact.
Number 18, Mbappe. Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number 8, Bruno
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and
Number
application,
19,
Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
5, Rodrigo. Number 32, DeMarco.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Judas. Number 22, Gundogan. Substitution.
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. Timber. And here's Gundogan, looking for options for movement. He won't be happy with that one. Yildiz. Oh, that's superb. Looking to... Great chance!
Manchester United simply cannot let their heads drop. They need their big characters now to keep them going.
And it's Rice. Yildiz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Neymar. That has been cut short. Gundogan. Yildiz. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Rodrigo. Now this could be a chance.
Shot a goal!
Raul.
Could move up a gear here.
Ambitious ball here.
Oh, delightful ball. Can he finish? He scores! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off.
It's Gundogan! Played up towards the front line. DiMarco cuts out the pass. Rodrigo. That's a clever-looking ball. And he's straight offside. He's picked his way through.
Neymar!
And that may well be that. That is that. Vietnam can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Can he spark a counter here? Played into space.
And he welcomes it in.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
And this is Neymar. That's an errant pass. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around.
And the shots! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn.
Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all...
Decent chance! Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? Adams.
Well, they could break here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's well seen too.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Could be danger here. Ronaldo proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
That's a cute ball.
Cannavaro.
Nicely weighted ball. Bastoni calmly anticipates.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cannavaro. Can he get on the end of this?
Now it's Iniesta.
He's in a good position here.
He's having a shot! And he thumps it clear. Roberto Baggio. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Schneider. Aimed beyond the... There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner.
And this is Iniesta. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Xavi Alonso.
Played through into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Iniesta. And the counter is on. Bastoni. Neymar.
Oh, that is a...
And the shot! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Vietnam grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And smartly reclaimed.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
It's a sharp pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Van Belten.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Messi. He's got away. And that has been slung wide. Baggio is flagged offside. Costa Curta. And here's Rafa Silva.
Xavi Alonso. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cannavaro. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to play it through.
There will be 1 minute.
Xavi Alonso.
Time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. And this is Roberto Baggio. Very nicely done. Roberto Carlos. And he whips it in. Conte.
Xavi Alonso.
There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vietnam can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Messi. Always onto this. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Costa Curta. Passes short and sharp. That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Schneider concedes a free kick for that. Now it's Messi. Schneider looking understandably energised after his goal. Iniesta. This might spell chance! Conte. Pressing high and with purpose. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely, now then. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Can he finish? He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Looking for options for Moot. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That is Conte. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looking to play him in. Conte could move up a gear here. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Kante.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Conte. White. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Manchester United go into the lead.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Messi. And it's Neymar. Vietnam finding their passes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. He's found some space. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Baggio. Number 23.
So, time for changes
Cristiano
on both
Ronaldo.
sides, actually.
Number 11.
This is quite a
Messi.
battle.
Such
Number
a big goal,
21,
Peter. Just when the opposition
Conte.
thought they could turn the screw,
Number
they're back to
18,
square one again. The
Xabi
manager will be
Alonso.
absolutely delighted
Coming on the
with such a
field.
response.
Number 20, Stoichkov.
Still anyone's game,
Number
this.
17,
One moment can decide it.
Van Nistelrooy.
Listen, the fans haven't
Number
given up.
22.
Great chance! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Nakata! The message is simple, defend this with your lives. He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's an imaginative pass.
Has been indicated.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Petit makes the interception. Van Balten. Bastoni. And he's had it nicked away. And it's White. It's a good run down the right. That ball looks a good one. Van Nistelrooy with the foul. No, that's been intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Everybody, to make sure to put any
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started. He's in plenty of space here.
Cleared without hesitation. Tries to play it through.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cannavaro cuts it out.
Vietnam do have a chance to counter here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get it through? Now it's Neymar. And he's forced to go back. And it's Snyder. Now it's Neymar. That is lovely. Neymar is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And he's intervened well there.
And try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
White is always looking to play quality balls. That is good strength. He's a sharp little ball here. Not the most convincing of passes. And here's Rafa Silva. Iniesta. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Great vision. That's beautifully weighted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Iniesta. White does well to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And it's Ruben Neves.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
He's had it taken off him. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. This looks promising. He's looking wide. Oh, well measured. Big header! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Manchester United have... Tries a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Vietnam really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely weighted ball. He has... It's Iniesta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he refuses to take the bait. White. Over to the other side.
There will be 1 minute at a
Roberto
time.
Carlos. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again then.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ruben Neves. And the pass is intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. And he's on his way! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's had it nicked away. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Rafa Silva with the short one.
He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Vietnam still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Costa Curta. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Iniesta, they're urging him to shoot.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Costa Curta with the clearance. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. And he's
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
It is a corner. Vietnam have their 3rd corner.
They've played it short, and this is Neymar.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, what a ball! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And it's Iniesta. And he was quick to react. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Oh, terrible mistake.
Christian. And he shoots!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
75 minutes played. That's been cut out, well played.
Xavi Alonso.
Now it's Messi. White. Iniesta. He shifted it to the flank. Costa Curta gets into a good position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Manchester United have a free kick.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for changes
23,
on both sides, actually.
Ronaldo. Number 9, Baggio. Number 11, Messi. Number 25, Roberto Carlos. Number 6, Ruben Neves.
Can he get on the end of
Coming on
this?
the field,
Well read,
number
nice interception.
17, Van Nistelrooy.
It is looking like the
Number
end.
20,
If anything's going to happen,
Stoichkov.
it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Chiesa. Number 21, Conte. Substitution in progress.
The final 5 minutes. And this is Nakata.
Nice sequence of passes, this. It's a pretty loose pass. Raul.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Van Nistelrooy.
Added time.
Kiet shot a goal! They've scored! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Chiesa,
And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make...
Roberto Baggio! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Roberto Baggio deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Knocks it into space.
And this is Hazard. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi.
He won't be happy with that one.
And it's Xabi Alonso.
Probing pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Quarter of an hour played. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rafa Silva is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Threads one in. Hazard. And that's been won straight back. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Costa Curta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Iniesta. And this is Messi. Neymar. And the shot! And it's a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't...
And the shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi has it in a wide position. Vietnam have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Messi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's a sharp little ball here. Messi gets into a good position. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Roberto Baggio demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Iniesta, and he's found a way past. Chance! Xavi Alonso.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, no joy this time. Lovely, now then.
There will be
Xavi
1 minute
Alonso
added time.
is there and he can get that clear.
Vietnam have it back and can go again. Van Nistelrooy clears. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Neither side
Hello,
holding back
everybody,
here.
and
It
quick
has
announcement
been
now. We would
quite a
like to
half,
ask you
this.
all to
Well, I
kindly
think
stay
the message
seated
from the
during
manager at
match.
half-time
Thank
will
you for
be
your
pretty
cooperation.
simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Vietnam head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
And we are already promptly back underway. Conte. Xavi Alonso.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Xavi Alonso. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Beckenbauer. Iniesta. Rafa Silva.
Conte. Xavi Alonso.
That's been cut out, well played.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Messi.
And he's on his way!
Kante did well to emerge with the ball.
That's a contest to keep an eye on.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi.
He is through here! Could be danger here!
He's had a shot! And he hits the net!
2 up now, and they are cruising.
Messi
At his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Vietnam go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh.
He's having a shot! And we have our very first corner. Rafa Silva plays it short. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Conte. It's Xavi Alonso. Conte. Xavi Alonso. And it's Conte. Schneider. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Costa Curta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking to play him in. Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of
Shapes to shoot!
just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are cruising away.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And now he has 2.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. He's free, he has got space.
Chance, surely! No mistake! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Neymar!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to pass it through, and this is Messi.
There's the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Van Nistelrooy could move up a gear here. And it's Messi. And the number on the board is 3. Pass somewhat off target. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
He's in space and looking for options.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
And that's that.
Vietnam can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Van Nistelrooy, now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Iniesta with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, that was close. Out for a throw.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Driving on and making good progress. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Rafa Silva. Very nicely done.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well read, nice interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the finish! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And Messi! He's got it all! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Roberto Baggio. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Adams makes the interception.
Iniesta
Is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
No foul, says the referee.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Alonso, that's a cute ball. And there's green grass ahead of him.
And they're back on the ball again.
Roberto Carlos.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Baggio stood his ground strongly. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely weighted ball.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
Shot, surely!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first.
They've played it short, and this is Messi.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He is just caressing the ball.
And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Rafa Silva is having a shot! That's another chance! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Adams. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Neymar! It's in! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Beckenbauer cuts it out. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Baggio. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Tries to play it through, and he plays one through. He's got away, and the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Over to the left. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he was quick to react. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. And the counter is on. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. And no, that was never going to make it. But that has not gone well. Messi. Messi. Oh, what a ball! Rafa Silva.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Vietnam head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Ruben Neves. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Van Nistelrooy. Iniesta. Rafa Silva. Adams gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Some really good ball movement. Schneider. Now it's Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Adams. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Iniesta. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Messi. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that was vital. Schneider. Schneider. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Messi. Roberto Baggio. Xabi Alonso. And here's Van Nistelrooy. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 25.
What a save! Terrific reactions!
Coming on the field.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He might be in here! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking to play him in. Messi. Neymar under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Tries to pass it through.
And Stoichkov! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
There's the shot! It's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that means...
Can he finish?
And that would have won it.
Neymar really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Rafa Silva with the short one.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's been slipped through. Iniesta. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Roberto Baggio. Looking for options for movement. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Chiesa. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? Great chance here to level it up. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Nice looking ball. Can he get onto this?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he welcomes it in. And he's in on Messi! And want to be quick to recover this. Rafa Silva has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Adams. Ruben Neves. So what can they make of this? Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And this is Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ruben Neves, the puppet master. And that will be the final act. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal, ultimate.